shouldn't we? And the way she goes. It's become a huge hit on YouTube, like 1.3 million passes. Here we go again. In the spot shadow, down you go. You can see she walks right into that thing, apparently not aware it's there, Kim Rosenberg style, and then just plop. Also in the YouTube clip, you can hear people laughing because this is now, wait. This is because they're watching a replay of it and laughing at the replay. Listen.
Then she gets out and all awkwardly walks away.
Yep, just get out and awkwardly walks away. There's another angle on the thing, too. Several reports claim that you can hear the people are mall employees, though they've not confirmed that. Either way, the woman doesn't think this very funny. She's the only one. And she's accusing the mall staff of laughing at her instead of helping. So does she have a case here? Let's talk to the legal panel. Trial attorney Brett Nomberg is with us. First time. Hello, Brett. And criminal defense attorney John Manuelian. Look, John, come on. You got laughed at by the people watching a replay in the mall security. If they didn't laugh at her, there'd be something wrong with them.
Right. And I know, Shep, you were laughing hysterically because I was told tears were coming out of your eyes. When
it's funny. It's hilarious. That's it. She didn't get hurt. She says what she gets for staring at her cell phone, walking into it. What do you expect people to do?
Well, Shep, I agree.
No, hang on. Go ahead, John.
I agree. In order for her to sue, she's got to have certain elements. You have to have a duty. You have to have causation. You have to have damages. You have to have a breach of the duty. There's no breach by the mall or the security or anybody. She was just texting and not paying attention. That's nobody's fault.
Brett, what about it?
Well, I think you're completely missing the issue. The issue is not whether or not this accident was her fault or not. That's not the issue. If she just had this accident and she went home and nothing was said about it, that would be the end and this wouldn't be on the news. The reason this is on the news is because somebody in mall security thought it was funny to put it on YouTube. And why did that happen? How did that happen? That's what the embarrassment is here.
Okay, but look, man, we never knew who this woman was. She was unrecognizable. No one had a clue until she came forward and she said, "You laughed at me and I may sue you." Laughter is not a cause for action, is it?
Well, laughter is not a cause of action, but intentional infliction of mental distress is.
Oh, my God.
And let me ask you something. If this was a family member that they decided of one of me or you or something, and this was caught on video, when I go to the mall, I don't want people to videotape me and put it on YouTube.
Well, too bad. You're in a public place where you know cameras are going to be, and you can end up on YouTube. Let me tell you about some YouTube, sir. But this like my producer, Kim Rosenberg. I love her more than life itself, and she's the best producer I've ever had. But she walks down the aisle like this, and there's going to come a day when she's going to go plop. And I'm not going to want to laugh at her because I love her a lot, but I'm going to. And if she tries to sue me for that, I'm going to laugh again. This is silly, isn't it, John?
And nobody could see her face. I mean, she made the bigger deal out of it. You couldn't tell who it was. She wasn't recognizable. She injected herself into the media because she's litigious. That's what's the problem with America today. Everybody thinks they got a lawsuit. Everybody wants to cash in on the quick lottery ticket.
Isn't that the case, Brett? Come on.
Well, let's ask ourselves, who is really cashing in on this? Are the people that put this on YouTube, are they getting any money from this? There's a cause of action. If people are using somebody's name and likeness to profit, then there's an action there. And why in the world are they putting this on YouTube?
Because it's funny.
It's funny. It's a little humiliating. I mean,
well,
it's
a little
humiliating.
Isn't there a lesson here for all of us? Shouldn't she be applauded for reminding us we shouldn't do this all the time? You got to at least glance up every now and then, or you might end up all wet. I think she's done a real personal service, and we should stand up and applaud her, but not allow her to sue us, right?
I think she made a mistake. But there was a second mistake here. The second mistake is the people who are watching the security cameras putting this on YouTube. That's just not right. That's silly.
It's morally reprehensible conduct, but it's not a lawsuit. That's the bottom line.
If they recorded you in your bedroom where you thought you had privacy, I get it. But in a mall, I don't really get it because there's no expectation of privacy there. But you guys are the lawyers. I don't know anything. I just know it's funny. Great to see you both.